All right. To start the session, I would first like to thank everyone who showed interest in our introduction to the Unlock Xtreme. And as the chair of the IEEE student branch, I wanted to briefly let you know about the kind of activities that IEEE student branch does. And throughout the year, we basically organize a wide range of different events to help achieve a wide range of aims that we have, including networking opportunities for students both undergraduate and postgraduate, connecting students with industries and letting them know about their options that they have after graduating, and also as part of the events that we organize throughout the year, we have different webinars and also programming competitions and workshops. I would like to ask everyone to feel free to reach out to us if they have ideas for future events that they would like to see from IEEE, or if they would like to offer any sorts of help in terms of volunteering. I'll post the email for IEEE student branch shortly in the chat. And without further ado, I would like to hand the session to Xiaowei Cheng, IEEE Xtreme 15's ambassador of the Victorian section, and a member of the IEEE student branch committee this year. Xiaowei, could you please start?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Thank you, Sina. So welcome to IEEE Xtreme Programming Competition Information Session. My name is Xiaowei. So I'm the ambassador of Victorian section for this year. So okay, so this is a plan for today. So we will briefly talk about the programming competitions, and then we will share experience from last year, and at the end we will have our Q&A session. Sorry, Sina, you might have to mute yourself.
Sorry, Sean, go ahead.
Thanks. So let's start. What is IEEE Xtreme? So IEEE Xtreme is a programming competitions bringing thousands of students from around the world together into a 24-hour event. And IEEE Xtreme is open to all undergraduate and graduate students with an active IEEE student membership. So the competition is hosted simultaneously around the world, either virtually or in a supervised venue. But in Melbourne this year, we're likely to have a virtual competitions. So competitors are required to be proctored by a local IEEE professional member. So we as a student branch, we can help you. So let us know if you're interested in participating in the competitions. So what makes IEEE Xtreme unique? So it's one of the largest competitive programming events in the world. And we had more than 9,000 participants last year. And IEEE Xtreme always aim to be a welcoming and international community. So open to any university students that wishes to join IEEE and compete, regardless of their level of expertise, location, or university affiliation. So don't worry about it if you are new to programming, or you don't have to be a pro to join the competitions. So it is a good chance to compete with students from over 75 countries around the world. So the important dates. So the registration is now open and it ends on 16th of October. And the competition day is 23rd of October, 2021. It starts at midnight UTC time, so which is 11 o'clock Melbourne time. And the official result will be released within 4 to 5 weeks after the competition. So the competition day, so the team will gather in each venue, but here we are virtually before UTC time, midnight. on the competition day. And then the team will log into the online contest platform and get ready. And then the problem will be released to the online platform. So you will be solving the challenges on the online platform. So throughout the day, teams are encouraged to rest, eat, and alternate between the challenges and some fun activities. So the student branch will also organize some fun events during the competitions. So let's talk about the format of the competition. So it's a 24 hours, and the competition supports more than 25 programming languages. So you can choose any of your favorite programming language. So at the beginning, there will be, if I remember correctly, there will be 3 problems and 1 or 2 questions will be added every hour. And there is no penalty for, submitting false solutions and the time taken for each problem. So each question has 100 points. So the 30 points are awarded for the correctness. So if you pass all the test cases, then you will get the 30 points. And the rest 70 points would depend on the difficulty of the problems. So for example, a problem that is solved by 95% of the team. So it should be a very easy task. So this 70 points will decrease over the time. And eventually it might get to a very low number. So, but for example, if you solve a problem that no one has solved it, that means probably it's a difficult one. So you're likely to get the entire 70 points. So this 70 points will change over the time. So these are the winners from last year. So a quick history about IEEE Xtremes. So the competition began in 2006 with only 44 teams. But we had 3,722 teams last year and 4,138 teams in 2019. So eligibility to participate. So an IEEE student membership is required. So we will talk about IEEE student membership a bit more detail later. And so basically you have to be a currently enrolled undergraduate or graduate students at any universities. And participants can be from any discipline, can be from computer science, electronics, electrical, IT, or any other disciplines. And there is no registration fee, and all IEEE student members can register for IEEE Xtreme. So the team compositions. So each team can have at most 3 student members, but keep in mind that each team can only have up to 2 graduate students. So for example, if you're a team of 3, you can either be 3 undergraduate students, or 2 graduate students and 1 undergraduate students, or 2 undergraduate students and plus 1 graduate students. You can also be team of 2, or you can participate by yourself. But we do strongly encourage you to participate as a team. So if you're interested, but you haven't found a teammate, let us know. We can help you to find teammates. So the important rules is each team, you will need a proctor to supervise the team during the competitions. So as I mentioned, we will help you to find a proctor. So it's very important to let us know if you're interested in the competitions. So while you're registering the competitions, we will provide the information of the proctors. So the impact of IEEE Xtremes. So it is a good chance to network with global programming community. And so the personal confidence in relation to personal coding skills, the feedback on what skills are strong and what skills need development. And it's also good things to put on your CV. And you will receive an international team ranking. So let's talk about the prize. So if you get the first place, you have travel and accommodation to choice of IEEE conference and with cash prize. So second place and third place, you will receive cash award. And the top 100 place, you will have gift bundle and top coder t-shirt. So, and we as a student branch, we also offer special award for top coders in the University of Melbourne. So before the competitions, we have organized some events to help you to prepare for the competitions. So next week during the non-teaching week at Uni Melbourne, there will be a mini programming competitions on 23rd of September, 3:45 to 6 p.m. So this is mainly for those of you who are familiar with programming, and there's a special prize for the top coders. And at the same time, if you're new to programming or you want to learn programming, at the same time, there will be a programming workshop for those of you who are new to programming. And so if you are familiar with programming or you're expert in programming, you're welcome to join the programming competitions. And the week after, there is a second programming workshop, which will talk about basic algorithms. So let's talk about IEEE membership. So the student membership is $27 per year. But if you click the link below, which we'll provide it later, send in the chat, you can receive a 50% discount for your membership. So let's talk about membership benefits. So join a community of 420,000 professionals, network with professionals in your area, access the largest library of electrical engineering, computer science, and electronics technical literature, and access to participate in a multitude of events organized every year, and also compete in the IEEE Xtreme. And you also have access to many awards through the IEEE Awards program, and opportunity to apply for a wide range of funds, scholarships, and travel grants. And volunteer with us. So if you're interested in volunteering with us, let us know. We're looking for volunteers for IEEE events. We're also looking for media manager for our student branch. So these are the moments of IEEE Xtreme, but like I said, this year we are likely to be a virtual event. So this might not happen because normally they will have a venue at each university for that 24 hours. But due to the COVID-19 restrictions, we probably can't gather this year. So these are the sponsors of IEEE Xtreme. Okay, so now it's time to share some experience from last year's IEEE Xtreme competitions. So I also joined the competition last year, so I will share some of my experience now. So it was a great learning opportunity for me. So because during the competition or during the preparation, you encounter problems that you've never seen before, never seen your coursework, and you get a chance to develop your problem solving skills, and you learn more techniques. And you also meet people that are also interested in programming, and not just within the university, since this is global events. And so you can meet people from other universities in Melbourne or even around the world. And one thing I found it really interesting was the competition. So each team has a rank, and the ranking is real time. So in the competition, while you're solving the problems, you can see your ranking now. And it was very intense and very exciting that you see your rank and scores and go up and down, up and down. And yeah, that was a very fun experience. And especially that was a really fun thing to do during lockdown. I know lockdown is very difficult for everyone. So it was fun to do something different during the lockdown. So now I'd like to welcome Xiaoyue to tell us about her experience from last year's competition.
Hi, I'm Xiao. Thanks, Xiaoyu, for inviting me to this info session. So I was a previous participant. I was a participant last year, and I'm on Xiaoyu's team. Also, I'm here just to say a few words about my experience with this competition, because I believe some of you may be new to this. Like Xiaoyu said, it was super fun, it was rewarding, and it was a quite exciting experience because you get to see your rank in real time. And also, I particularly like the setting of the questions in this competition. Like last year, we got questions about magical stone, hotel wiring, and one about social distancing in class, in which you compute the distance between your classmates with some constraints. And I do think it's a great opportunity, regardless of your programming experience. Like for me, by the time of the competition last year, I was still new to programming, but the competition was less intimidating than I thought. And in this competition, you get a bunch of questions with different difficulty levels. So no matter how good you are in programming, you still get somewhere. Especially because and also because we are having this competition virtually again. And so you can code in your pajamas, and so you can feel less pressure, I believe. But of course, if you like to network, last year we also had a Discord channel where you could chat with other teams and take a break during the competition. I'm sure we'll have something like this year. And also it's something you can put on your resume to demonstrate your transferable skills like problem solving and team working. And yeah, overall, I think it's a fun thing to do, especially during the COVID with your friends.
So yeah, thank you, Xiaoyue, for sharing the experience. So yeah, so to know more about the IEEE Xtreme, you can visit the IEEE Xtreme website, and also do follow us on Facebook, IEEE UniMel student branch. So that's it pretty much for now. Sina has sent the Google form in the chat, so please fill out this this Google form. And now we begin the Q&A session.
Thanks so much, Xiaowei, for the presentation. And I would just like to emphasize the fact that although this is a programming competition, we try to make it as open as possible to newcomers as well. So we try to organize some events to even teach people coding in advance to the actual competition. And as mentioned, there are going to be different levels of difficulties in the questions. So it's going to be interesting regardless of whether you're an expert or just beginning to learn computing. It's just about learning in a community and also having fun. Please feel free to ask any questions in the chat, and we'll hopefully be able to answer them.
So, okay, yeah, are there any ways to form a team if you don't know anyone? So yeah, if you're interested in the competition, and do let us know, we can help you to find team members.
Yeah, definitely. So I would just like to say that, as mentioned, I think you can participate without a team, but I think it's going to be a lot better experience once you're there with teammates. There are sometimes that one cannot solve a problem or maybe needs help, and that's where like peer programming helps. And we can definitely do our best to try and find teammates. So if you are interested in the contest, but you haven't found anyone to code with, feel free to send us an email and we'll do our best to find you teammates.
So the link to register the IEEE student membership. So, okay, so I have included all the links in the Google form, and I've also included a PDF contains the questions from last year's competitions, so you can get some ideas of what might be what are the questions in the competitions.
Something in the meanwhile, just if anyone is still thinking of a question, I wanted to mention that I think it was somewhere in the slides, but there are some prizes that are worldwide prizes. So since the competition is happening everywhere around the world, I think there are prizes for the top 100 teams that are offered worldwide, but we are also offering prizes at our local level. So whether for Victorian IEEE branches or just students of the University of Melbourne, for both the main event and also for the Unlock Xtreme events that we're organizing, we're going to have some prizes that are aimed for our local participants. Okay, so if there are no, oh wait, there's another question. Make a team consisting of students from different unis. I think it's possible. So you can make a team that's consisting of students from different unis, but what you're going to have to do once you're registering is you're going to have to register under one uni. So basically, you're going to need a proctor to register. I think, and that proctor is mainly from one university. We can also help you with the proctor, so we'll be sending an email to everyone interested and who have filled the Google form with regards to information about proctors that they will be needing for registration. Okay, I think there are no more questions to for the Q&A session anymore. So I would just like to thank Xiaowei for presenting this as the Victorian ambassador of IEEE Xtreme, and thank you everyone for listening. We will make sure to post this video shortly in our channel so that if you want to check it back for your reference, you could. And I again would like to thank you for attending and hope that you'll enjoy the Unlock Xtreme sessions and the competition later on this year. Thanks so much.
Thank you.